It's a famous story in China, the story of 5 warriors who fought to the death at Mount Langya over 70 years ago. Mount Langya, a wolf-teeth mountain, is in Yi County, Hebei province, not far from Beijing. The jagged mountains are steep and dangerous. And during the war against Japanese aggression, the mountain area was the last refuge for local people when the Japanese invaders launched a large-scale wipeout campaign that targeted not only soldiers, but also civilians. At dawn on September the 25th, 1941, the invaders struck the mountain area, threatening more than 30,000 civilians and soldiers. The Langya 5 warriors and their company were responsible for enabling the people trapped in the mountain to escape. The 5 warriors drew the invaders' attention with intense gunfire, while the people were transferred to secure locations. They repelled 4 massive attacks, killing more than 50 of the invaders, and winning precious time for the others. But they soon ran out of ammunition, so they broke their guns and jumped off the cliff. 3 of the 5 warriors died and 2 survived. One of the survivors recalled what happened in an interview in 2003.
Our squad leader had only 1 grenade left. He pulled the fuse and threw it at the enemy. Then we jumped off the cliff.
Their sacrifice was honored by the army they served and remembered by many more whose lives they saved. Their brigade went on to play a crucial role in the war against Japanese aggression, and this brigade was chosen to be the first foot formation in a grand parade to commemorate China's sacrifices during the war. When the Mount Langya 5 warriors fought the Japanese invaders, they were outnumbered and poorly armed, but they fought to the end and faced death unflinchingly. 74 years later, this brigade has advanced weapons, well-trained soldiers, and professional commanders, and they have inherited the legacy of the Langya 5. After years of development, this brigade has been transformed into a modernized branch of the 6th Fifth Army. It's taken part in trial programs to boost the combat capability of China's land armed forces in the new era. As well as defense, the troops have joined disaster relief operations and peacekeeping. In 2011, this brigade went to Liberia for a UN peacekeeping mission, building a transport route across the conflict zones.
The mission was a long way from our camp in the cities. We had to go through jungle. Many other foreign troops refused the mission and they thought the Chinese troops could not accomplish the mission. However, we accepted this mission without any qualms when the mission headquarters made the request to us.
It was a very challenging mission, but they carried it out.
A woman from the UN peace mission to Liberia said Chinese soldiers accomplished an unimaginable task. As Chinese soldiers in a foreign country, we did not just represent our brigade, but all Chinese soldiers. In our eyes, we must fulfill a commitment, regardless of the great difficulties.
They also took part in the military exercises of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in 2010, and the brigade has trained sharpshooters like Zhou Ya, who won a silver medal in the Light Weapons World Championship. Their political commissar explains why.
We have maintained the legacy of the Mount Langya 5 warriors. They were not afraid of hardship and faced death unflinchingly. We've inherited this legacy in our daily training and other aspects of our daily lives.
Xing Zheming, CCTV, Zhangjiakou, Hebei Province.